Hey, good morning, everybody. Again, mornings with Loretta McNary show. And you already know what time it is, right? And you know this lady, she needs no introduction, but I'm still going to tell you in case you've been under a rock. She is a Grammy Award winning platinum recording artist, actress, author, and everything she's an entrepreneur, small business owner. She fabulous clothes. I have one of her dresses. Everybody welcome the Tamela Mann.
Good morning.
Hi. You
How
got a
you?
lot going on.
I yes, Lord. I do. But it's exciting and it's exciting, and then I'm asking Lord just keep my body strong because I'm willing and I'm wanting to do it.
That's beautiful. And I just was telling you, look at all those awards back there. And you added two or three or four more last month sometime with the Stella Awards. You just racked up, had awards created for you. How was it? Just tell us about that. And then we'll talk about that tour that's coming to a city near you this fall. And she's definitely coming to Memphis. You guys go out. Those tickets going to sell out. They're
Yeah.
selling out. So make sure you do it as soon as possible. But tell us about the Stella Awards. Tell us
The
about that.
Stella Awards, I was so happy to be back with with my peers, with all the people that in our genre of music, to be able to just come to go. I didn't perform this year, but just to go and sit back and to just enjoy everybody because we all never on the same platform at the same time. So the
Mm-hmm.
Stella Awards to me is something created by us for us, and I'm just really I just really enjoyed being there, and I was happy to be honored, happy to to be nominated, and we're all winners. I was everyone that was in the category with me. I mean, a wonderful vocalist, and I'm just pushing for everybody to just keep going. I thank God for the win. I mean, it feels good to win. It really does. But I was just really happy to be honored because some of the categories I didn't win, but I was happy to be there and
Mm-hmm.
just to be able to just share my gift and people are listening. And that means
Oh,
somebody
good.
heard it. That means somebody heard it. So to me,
Yes.
that's important as well. But it was great it was great being there. I didn't get to see you.
I was not there. Like I was telling you before we went live, this show has taken on wings like eagles and it is flying all over this country. So we weren't there, but we're going to be at a couple of these cities where this tour is happening. So tell us about this Overcoming tour with you and David and DJ Junior
D-Man.
and Latia and Tiffany. The whole family is coming, traveling the country to do this.
I am so, you know what, to encourage everybody that we're overcomers. The Overcomer Tour is featuring myself, David, and our family coming along with us. We're pushing them to just, of course, we want our kids all to just fall in love with Jesus like us. So I'm pushing them to fall in love with Jesus and to encourage families to work together. But we coming, I'm telling y'all, we coming with a bang. We put together we're in rehearsal even now because the tour starts at the top of September in Raleigh, I believe. And I'm so excited to be able to go out and share our gifts because we've been on lockdown for so long.
I know we got a
And
lot to make up for, and it's
we
Richmond,
we bring,
Virginia, September 2nd, and I have that
yeah.
listed on all the social media, all these markets, and we'll talk about them some more.
Thank you so much.
So
Don't hold me to it. Yes, go
yeah,
follow
because
us in Tamla.
she's treading in somebody else's lane, just trying to give you all some information, but she has people for that, and they
Yeah.
they they send it to me so I can help keep her in the right lane.
Thank
But
you.
so
But
that man tour, family tour, it's gonna be everybody using their gifts to bless everybody. So it's like 6 or 7 different shows in one show for
one,
one
yeah,
price.
'cause it's like you're getting a praise party. You get
Yes.
you get to me. It's like you're thinking like backyard partying, and then you come into comedy. Then the girls are doing their thing and singing and sharing their gifts. David is doing the comedy, so you're gonna laugh. It's gonna be a good roller coaster where you slow down, then you speed up, you dip down. So you get a little everything, like you said, all in one.
all in one and under one roof, one family. I promise you, they're coming to Memphis October the 7th. Go online and get your tickets. Is it tillyman.com where they go get the tickets,
No,
or
Kingdom.
Kingdom? Yes, we'll have that link on there too. But let me tell y'all, so we're gonna finish telling you all about that man tour, and I'm telling you, so you're gonna get Tamela's gonna be performing her gospel music from the Overcomer album, and I know it's flying off the shelves because I'm still waiting. But
and now, just because people been asking, thank you, Loretta. It's actually the actual whole CD for our older seasoned saints that want a CD. It's in stores now, so y'all can actually order online from Amazon. The Overcomer Tour CD, the hard copy. You know, because some of our seasoned saints haven't gotten to where they download yet.
no,
So we gotta teach them how to do it, y'all. Y'all help Mama and them. Help us, because some things
help us to help them. But you know what, honey, we waiting on the album to come out because I got my Victrola over there, and I got 2 albums, and I need my Tamela Mann Overcomer album.
And I am doing that. But it's like, because of everything because of COVID, y'all, it's taken a while to get the vinyl, but the vinyl is coming.
Okay, you heard her say that here. You heard her tell me.
I heard
and
you.
So you guys are everywhere. You're killing it on YouTube with the Man Family Dinner, and then the girls have their own show now where they're sipping and dishing and sharing the tea, and it's so crazy. And I saw one of the subjects you were like what I would be doing if my children decided they wanted to have that conversation. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not ready.
I told my now I'll go and just watch some. I said, now I'm not gonna be following y'all like everybody else. I'm pushing y'all. I'm pushing because I say y'all may be talking about something I don't want to hear y'all talking about. So
I know we don't need to know, right? Because my son Nick Nova, he is a spoken word artist, and he is he is gifted, truly. But some of his shows, depending on who his audience is, and he has to appease them, he's saying stuff Mama don't want to hear, right? Don't want to hear. But the audience is going crazy, and he's like, Mom, I'm just giving them what they pay for. But he says there's a line he will not cross, right? But it get a little grown, or he may say a little curse word. That's all I'm talking about.
But they are adults. We done put it in them.
I can't police it. Yeah.
We planted the seed, and now we just asking the Lord to do everything else.
I know, and he's doing it. He's doing it. So JD Lawrence is on here, and he has got to come on this show. But he said, "Love the Mans." He put a big heart on there. So we got a lot of people doing a lot of comments for you. I'm telling y'all, I don't know another family other than maybe the Osbournes were doing it. Was it Danny Osborne? It's a long time ago. Doing what you all are doing, where it was all family getting together.
What was that? What was that? Yeah, that like you say. The Jackson 5s. Well, the Braxtons, the Braxtons do things as a family, but I think they probably about the only ones right now that we can relate to that has been doing things as a family, because they was all singing and traveling together as well. But but the thing is to encourage families that it can be done.
It is family entertainment. So you all can bring, get the whole family. And I don't think any other family is doing it, because you got comedy. And when I say comedy, your husband, David, I hope maybe he'll pop in sometime, but just thinking about Mr. Brown just makes me crack up, right? He don't even have to say a word. If he came on now, I'm just going to crack up. He don't even have to speak.
That's so true that you say that. That happens to him a lot. People just bust out laughing, and it's like they was like, I can't help it. And then one person, we were somewhere, we had to go get some stuff done, and the man was like, where your clothes at, Mr. Brown? And I was like, yo, he can't walk around looking like that.
Please don't. And you know what I do? If I see somebody look, dressed like what he would dress, and I'm like, ooh, look at Mr. Brown. And it's usually somebody I know that I'm checking, right? A little slight check. But it's a Mr. Brown look. It's a thing. And don't do it, y'all. Just don't do it.
But you know what? The clothes that he wears, y'all, that they shopping for now are like in style, and they cost a lot of money now to be
Yes.
colorful. And I'm like, me and him was looking. It was like we were tripping out because I was like, this is crazy. But it's kind of like the end thing for all the patterns and stuff.
I'm like, will you just stop it? Just slow some of that down. Patterns and checks and plaids and stripes and flowers, all different colors. But live your life, Mr. Brown. Live your life. So you all are gonna get all that. Tamala is singing these songs, and
New and old. New and
good
old.
and
We
yes.
doing we're doing the favorites, the other number ones that we have, favorite songs. We pulling back way back, y'all. So I got a surprise for y'all. You gotta come see. But we're pulling some of the old songs back, and we're just incorporating all the songs from all the albums and other things that I've done. So you in for a wonderful treat.
It is crazy. You all have a cooking show. You all are still on these other shows with Tyler Perry, and then the Man Show,
Assisted living, yeah.
Assisted Living. I'm like, when do you all sleep?
Well,
When?
well, we try to get it in. Some days it's not a whole lot, but there's days that I have to get my sleep in order to have my voice. To keep your voice, you got to get some sleep. But
True.
we get it in. But we're trying to stay busy. We working while it's day. That's what I love.
And amen. Ooh, girl, me
I
too. That's what I said. Lord, you
man
get
can work.
tired. Yeah. I
Yes,
get tired, but I can't stop. That's not a
right.
luxury right now. You got to strike while that iron is fire, where people still want to. I mean, the iron is hot, where people still want to hear and see you, right?
That's right.
But girl, you're legendary. You're a legend and a legacy all in one. And the last time you were on, and I can't remember the song that you sung, people are still talking about that,
He
and it's
did
been
it
a
for
few
me.
months
He did it for me.
ago. I said that yesterday. So me and my spiritual mom, I had an amazing day yesterday. And I said, he did it just for me. He stopped the world and time for me to have that experience. And she reminded me that that was your song. And I was just saying it because I knew it was in my soul because I'd heard it, right? And I'm like, he did all of that just for me.
Yes,
Just for
it
me.
is. It's a personal thing that just think about how many times that we thought doors were closed and windows were not going to be open, and the Lord just turned things around in our behalf. And I'm so grateful for God for His grace and His mercy. And we hear that all the time, but y'all, He gives us new mercies every day, every morning, and how He loved us. He loves us so that He's looking out for his own. And I just want people to be encouraged that you may be in a rough patch or rough space right now, but things are gonna get better. You have to keep believing. We have to keep
You
trusting that
did.
God is God. And he gonna work it out. If you want his
I
children,
promise you.
he's gonna work it out for you.
I promise. I still want to talk about this old music. One more song I want to bring up. Then I want to talk about the new songs. And I want to ask about that superhero's prayer. We're going to spend some time there because I got a question about that. So after we said he did it just for me. And then when I have to remind myself that if I'm struggling with something or I'm having some doubt or my faith is not strong, I put on, and I have it on my phone in my Apple Music, God Provides.
Yes, yes.
Why would I worry about oh
My
girl?
yeah, because he comes to my rescue 1,000 times. I mean, just think, just even more than that. Just think how many times he's done it. Again, he's done it for me. It's just like they're all running together where even being in, like, from the old songs, this place, I never would imagine even my life to where I'm sitting in this house right now. When I drive up, I'm still giving God glory and thanks for just being God and loving me and making a way for me. So it's just, I'm just in amazement of how, and even in prayer, the Lord changed me. Whatever's not like you, change me. So it's like different things. These songs that I sing, y'all, they look they hit me real deep. They hit me real deep, and I'm just so grateful that to be able to share. And I'm going into 30 years, Loretta, being in the business and singing professionally, and for God to have kept my voice. I think I was just listening back to "Don't Take Your Joy Away" that I did with Kirk Franklin and the family. That's
Mm.
over. That's been 30 years ago, And I'm just like, Lord, I still look, as people say they pipes, I still got my pipes. And I'm so grateful to God. I could just bust out crying. But
Mm.
I'm just so grateful for God keeping me.
Oh my goodness. Even when you hear, because there's a lot going on. I mean, you don't even have to turn on the news to hear about all the trials and the trouble and the dramatic things that are happening in families' lives. And there's really nothing we can do other than pray. And that's not the only thing, but that's the best thing, right? Send that good energy. Believe God to be an ever-present comforter, to be strength in times of weakness. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he's joy in times of sorrows.
It
He gives us
is.
peace that you don't even know why you're not just breaking down and why you have this feeling that it's going to be okay, because that's his own peace, his own
Yes.
peace.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, not only is it about death, but people are struggling with doubt. And then there's so much mental health issues that we don't
Going
want
on.
to address. But I'm going to tell you what gets me off that couch when I just want to dig in is some good old gospel music,
Yeah.
whether it's the traditional stuff or the temporary stuff, but anything that has a message that like God provides. And your son won an award for that video he did for you for
Help
Help
me.
Me.
Yes.
So talk about help me, because that song alone, just those words, Lord help me.
You know what, my son was just, like going, he's married now, and he was like, Mom, he said, we know, and you've taught us, we've grown up that we can go to the church, we can go to God, we can talk to our pastor. He said, but I just want us to just talk about, especially in our community, that it's okay to go ask for help from a therapist. It's okay, for you to go talk to somebody, that there is help out there. And he said, I just want us to kind of drive it in to our people to understand that it's okay to ask for help. So Help Me came along from one of those songs, and Help Me came about with myself in this weight issue. And, I had teamed up with WW at the time. And I was just looking at my own life, that for so many years trying to do it on my own, where it's okay that I went and talked to somebody and like, hey, I need some direction on how to change my life. And it's like I'm a work in progress, but I'm still overcoming. That's what I'm talking about, being an overcomer. Some things it's a process that we got to work through, but help is there. Help is on the way. Don't let nobody tell you that you're crazy. And just because you go to see to get some help, it doesn't make you crazy. That's what's kind of happened in our society, especially with Black people. It's
Yeah.
like we don't want nobody to know, and it's okay, because by you saying I'm getting some help because I want to be.
That's a strength, but we were taught it was a weakness to ask for help.
Yes,
It's the strongest thing you can do for yourself and for your family. I
that's
think is
right.
the weakness comes when you think you can, and you got to carry that burden by yourself. Not only will you not let the Lord carry it, but you won't go to, just like he gave medical doctors information and wisdom to heal our bodies. He's given the psychologists and psychiatrists and therapists that same kind of knowledge base
Yes,
and
yes,
wisdom to help us heal our brains and our mental, because once your mind goes where it goes, it injures your brain. And I
yes.
don't know if your brain gets injured from the weight of the world or what you're carrying, and then your mind gets clogged. But please, people, get some help. Please get some help.
Because it's out there, it's available.
Yes,
So
qualified
take it,
professional help.
take advantage of it, and it's okay. Even David talks about that in his comedy set for men, because a lot of times our men, especially our Black men, we don't want to go. They don't want to go to the doctor first and foremost. They don't. They don't even want to go get a checkup, because it's like the
Mm-mm.
fear of what they're gonna hear. But the thing, it's okay to go and get some help, because you want to be able to take, like you were saying a few
Yeah,
minutes, you want to be able to take care of your family. If you're not
yeah.
taking care of you, you can't take care of your family.
No, no.
You can't help
And even if we get that news we don't want to hear, if you get that news in time, and I think it's never too late to get the news, because I believe in the healing power, the
it. Amen.
supernatural healing power of God. But it starts with your mind, keeping your mind right. And yes, they told you what they told you, and you're not in denial of that, but you don't have to just become that, right? You don't have to
That's
become
right.
sickness, and you don't have to claim
That's
it, because there is tons of studies that shows that a positive attitude and just good energy and thoughts has really been a good tool for healing cancer and all this other stuff. And it can happen, y'all. It ain't too late. I don't
It's
care
right.
what they tell you. It
But
ain't
you
over
know,
till
the
God
scripture,
says it's over.
right. The scripture says we're overcomers by the words of our testimony.
Mm.
And by you talking about it, it's like by more and more you talk about it, the more and more you heal from it. Because it's like you're releasing, you're killing fear, you're killing doubt. Because it's like you thinking like, no, I can't, but it's almost like you're stepping on it.
Mm.
That's when you truly stepping aside and
Yeah.
allow God to be God and to rise up in you. And it's like even when you let God be God, your enemies will scatter. I mean,
Yes.
because he's watching out for you. With him on your side,
Yeah.
who who can be against us?
Yeah.
Can't nobody take you down with God on your side. Long as you're
Oh my
doing things
goodness.
the right way, I mean, all things are possible, but it comes with belief. If you can believe, you can achieve it, overcome it, conquer it. It's because of him. Because he is the great I am. He is the I am, the Almighty. And I'm
Yeah.
just grateful that I want him to live in me. And I want people to know by him living in me and doing it for me, he can do it for you. He really can.
Right. If I never read another scripture or hear another sermon, he's done enough for me to preach it all my life, the rest of my life. I promise you. I've seen and experienced with my own eyes his provision, his care, his love, his strength. So I know you only had we got to go, but I have got to ask you about this superhero song. What was
Super
the inspiration?
people, the Overcomer Deluxe album itself is in stores. I went in and redid some songs. I actually collaborated with some people on this album for the first time, and I'm so happy about it. Superhero's Prayer. I went back in with my sister Yolanda Adams. Kirk Franklin, I went to him again, said, Kirk, I need you to write me something for the album. And he came back with Superhero's Prayer. So he was like, I want you to do this song with Yolanda. And I looked and I was like, really? He was like, yeah. He said, I think it'll be really good for you. And it'll give people another view of what you can do and what your voice is. Superhero's Prayer, I told him, I said, this is deep. I said, this is a deep song, Kirk. But the song is just talking about us relying on our own strength.
Mm.
And then we're searching and we're thinking that everyone, for instance, in our society, our government is, in charge and is going to help us fix things. But the bottom line is the superhero that you're looking and searching for is in you. If you are in Christ Jesus, Jesus is the superhero. And we
Yeah.
search all over for this. We search and we wondering how we're gonna love again and we're gonna have peace on earth. But it begins with us humbling ourselves and praying and going to God. And that's makes him our superhero. So you use that word and people thinking about superhero in like not Marvel TV and cartoons, but he is the Almighty, like you say, our, above and all, above all of us
Yes.
is Jesus.
Oh my goodness. So Relationship Matters are on Danny and Amelia. I love them. And you all did a book and an album for Us Against the World. See, that's why when they give me a time, they're gonna have to pat in and say, if I got 20 minutes, will you tell them to tell me 10, right? Because we just never hit that mark, Tamela. I try. I try. We never hit the mark, but I'm gonna be obedient because I
It's
want
okay.
her to keep booking you.
It's okay. It's okay. I love you. I thank you guys. So y'all make sure you go get your tickets for the Overcomer tour featuring myself, David, and our family is coming with us. And I just want you to be encouraged that we're all overcomers. And we're talking about overcoming. And that's what we're talking about in this tour. And just pushing, look, we pushing the needle that Jesus is the answer, guys. He's our
Yeah.
answer, and he's going to help us conquer all. God bless y'all. I love you. Follow us at David and Tamela Mann. Get your Overcomer Deluxe. I promise.
Yes.
And I also did something with Tim Rogers. I redid Help Me. I redid Help Me. The video is going to probably be released in the next week or so. And I am just I was so happy to have him singing with me because, I grew up with quartet. And it's just like, it's slamming, y'all. Well, y'all can go watch you're going to go watch the video on our YouTube channel, Man TV Follow us on that as well on YouTube, Man TV. Love you guys. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful day. Overcomers. All of y'all are overcomers.
Yes, and one, just because she looks like she's got it all together, she tells you she struggles. So don't think that she's telling you this from a place of superficial intelligence. She's not. Tamela goes through and she's very transparent. And she's not on because she's having a great life or a great day. She's on because she believes what God put in her to be a blessing and heal this land. And that's for you all too. It doesn't have to look good all the time for you to keep doing it. So Tamela, you got to go. All right, everybody. I'm going to let her go.
But I do have struggles too. So be praying for me and I'll pray for you. God bless you.
Amen. I love you. Can't wait to see you October 7th in Memphis. I know we're going to get that hug in, girl.
Have a good day.
All right, everybody. In closing, think positive, dream big dreams, help someone along the way, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.